This sports broadcast made possible by support from the following: Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland for your year-round comfort needs, heating or air conditioning, featuring repair, installation, and around-the-clock emergency service. Call 847-622-7483 or visit customheating.com. The Windy City Bulls. For tickets and game information for the official NBA D-League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls, visit windycitybulls.com. For 115 years, Colonial Cafe has been serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and legendary ice cream to the Fox Valley community. Colonial Cafe is the premier location for after games, plays, concerts, and more. Colonial Cafe is your community cafe. ColonialIceCream.com. Paradigm Performance, helping athletes achieve higher levels of performance with outstanding care and rehabilitation. Traintoperform.us.
And Johnsburg. Welcome inside the broadcast booth. My name is Austin Anderson here, and we're going to have a good basketball game between Marian Central and Johnsburg. The Skyhawks have not been victorious since their first game of the tournament. The second game of the tournament, and Marian Central also trying to go ahead and compete here in this one. Just about ready to get things tipped off here. It is a third place pool matchup. We just had a game completed where Streamwood, with a second half rally, defeated Clark. And with that, the winner of this game will play Streamwood tomorrow in the third place championship game. And then in the loser will play Clark tomorrow as well. The 10:30 slot tomorrow will be the third place consolation. And then the third place championship will be later on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So Marian Central brings out their starters, including Sam Ulrich, as well as AJ Golembeski, Kevin Herbst, Ben Keller, as well as Jack Mosinski. Johnsburg, and they're going to take the tap, and it is deflected and taken by Mosinski with the basketball. Drives in the lane, kicks into the corner, swung back. Mosinski, skip pass across. Now inside to the high post is Schneider. Sent back out, and as Keller shot fakes, he travels. And just 17 seconds into the ball game, Johnsburg will get the basketball. As I was mentioning earlier, Johnsburg only one win, defeating Crystal Lake South 58-46 on Friday. And there's a three nailed there by Toussaint. Toussaint's already had quite the tournament for himself, averaging 20 points a game. He is the nephew of Coach Toussaint. Three the other way there for Marian Central, no good, as Golembeski misses it. And we have a two-shot foul upcoming for Marian Central. It's Lamarch's first foul, and the team's first. First free throw on its way, and it rattles in there for Jack Schneider. Schneider, a 6-foot senior small forward and shooting guard. He can't rattle the second one home, and rebounded Johnsburg, and Will Conroy will send it up ahead. Long skip pass to Lamarch from downtown. That's good. A pair of baskets there for Johnsburg, and they're up 5-1. So Toussaint with 2 and Lamarch with 3. Pass inside to the low post to Kevin Herbst, and another pass inside, and that's good. So Sam Ulrich gets on the board. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Skyhawks of Johnsburg. That jumper no good. And here comes Marian Central back the other way. Jack Mosinski, the pass inside, driving layup, and we have a blocking foul. And Ben Keller will go to the line to shoot a pair. Bryce Jordan picks up the foul, his first and the team's second. Keller now going to shoot for Marian Central. His first free throw is up and good. Keller so far in the tournament has not shot a free throw coming into today. And the next free throw rattles out, no good. So a 5-4 lead right now for Johnsburg with the basketball. Toussaint drives in, jumper just inside the free throw line. And it's now 7-4. Ben Keller, pass inside, nice spin move, and Ulrich goes up no good. The putback follow rims out as well. Sobiesk outlets it to Toussaint. And he shoots a deep fading three, no good, and the rebound goes to Ulrich back the other way. Keller swings it back outside. A driving floater air ball by Mochinski, gets his own rebound. Layup no good. Toussaint, good outlet pass. Lamarche from downtown. No good. And the rebound to Mochinski. Marian Central coming into today was 1-2 on their slate as that jumper's made there by Ulrich. It was a last game victory over Sullivan, 69-24, that put him at the spot. Sullivan lost their consolation game earlier today, and they'll play Lakes as both those teams will battle for their first win of the tournament tomorrow morning. 7-6 currently in favor of Johnsburg. Marian Central with the basketball. Kick into the corner and a three off the side of the glass, no good. Will Conroy bounces it up ahead to Bryce Jordan, goes up and gets swatted. AJ Golembeski with the block. And Toussaint will now inbound the basketball. He's looking, gets it in. Will Conroy passes it out. A kick, Toussaint, three, no good. And the rebound battled for Marian Central will get it. Keller up ahead to Mochinski. Marian Central located in Woodstock, Illinois, as that three goes down. We're going Golembeski. They're a part of the Suburban Catholic East Conference. A lot of traveling for them in that conference. Teams like Joliet Catholic, Marian Catholic, as that jumper's missed. Carmel, Marist, Bennett, Nazareth, and Niles Notre Dame. So definitely have to do some distance traveling for their games. Johnsburg also has a little bit more of a localized conference, as we'll kick the ball back outside. And a three, no good there by Mochinski. Johnsburg is in the Kishwaukee River Conference as that ball is saved, coming back the other way. Into the corner. And good passing there by Marian Central. The finish by Mochinski, but a great touch pass by Kevin Herbst. It's 11-7 right now in favor of the Hurricanes. Toussaint, good. He certainly has that 10-footer down, does Zach Toussaint. The basketball now is Golembeski, swings it over to Mochinski. He spins with the basketball. Back in the corner. Ben Keller, pass inside, nicely done, and the finish by Ulrich. Marian Central utilizing their height advantage. And the driving attempt there by Lamarche missed, and now Marian Central will come back the other way. And that pass is intercepted. Spinning with the basketball now is Mason Sobiesk, and he walks as he switches pivot feet. 3:06 now left in the first. It's 13-9 in favor of Marian Central. A couple of substitutions now for both teams. Thomas Menner will check in. And Mochinski will bring the ball across the timeline. And he'll pass it inside, and the layup good there by Thomas Menner. Nicely done there. And again, you look at many of the players on Marian Central's roster, every position they have a good inch or two over Johnsburg positional-wise. And that try and layup attempt is blocked. And stepping on the end line there was Will Conroy. Jack Mochinski passes it off. Ball swung in there, and it's intercepted. Now here comes Johnsburg back the other way. On the dribble, Lamarche with his right hand, battle for it, no good. Out of bounds, ball will go back to the Hurricanes as Marian Central holds a 6-point lead here in the first quarter. You expect a lot more tighter games in the next 2 days as you have a lot more even matchups with the consolation and first place brackets in play. And a spinning jumper there by Menor, no good. And the rebound goes to Johnsburg's Cody Cern. Kick into the corner, and a 3 ball is missed there by Brody Frazier. And now here come the Hurricanes. Mochinski drives, goes up with his right hand, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's Menor who gets up and scores. And a timeout's going to be called quickly here. A 30-second timeout called with 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Johnsburg finds themselves down 8. While we have a moment, let's thank Colonial Cafe. For 115 years, Colonial Cafe has been serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and legendary ice cream to the Fox Valley community. Colonial Cafe is the premier location for after games, plays, concerts, and more. Colonial Cafe is your community cafe. Visit colonialicecream.com. Austin Anderson here. Thanks to the Beacon Academy for putting on this broadcast. Yet again, this is day number 4 of 5 in the tournament, dating back to the previous Saturday was the first game to the tournament, so the 17th that was, so very lengthy tournament in days, but a lot of game action to be played. Still to come. Conroy drives, kicks it back outside to Warren Nusser, who has a deep shot, and there he shows it. Warren Nusser from downtown, and it's now 17-12. Mochinski passes it off. Menor swings it in the corner. Golembieski back up top. Back to Golembieski. Swung back outside. There's a 3. That's short. And the rebound to Ulrich. He turns around and scores. Sam Ulrich doing a nice job getting some rebounds even outside of the paint and going up with second chance opportunities. Toussaint drives and gets swatted out of bounds. Nicely done there by Thomas Menor. And now checking in for Johnsburg will be Bryce Jordan. Inbound now beneath the basket as Toussaint's going to get it in. He does, into the corner. It's Nusser. Battling for the basketball, he gets it. And there's a 3 ball, and that's missed there by Lamarche. Doesn't even hit the rim, and the ball will belong to the Hurricanes. A Johnsburg alum, C.J. Fedorowicz. You might have heard of him, a tight end for the Houston Texans. An Iowa alum, a 3rd-round pick in 2014. Just one of the big athletic accomplishments out of Johnsburg. And Lamarche picks up his 2nd foul and the 3rd already against Johnsburg. No fouls yet for Marian Central. There's a jump shot from about 8 feet there, no good by Mochinski. And Marian Central comes up with the rebound, only to be turned over. Lamarche pulls up from about 12, yes. So it's now 19-14, a relatively high-scoring first quarter, and that's going to end 1 quarter of play. It's Marian Central 19, Johnsburg 14, and you're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
High Flying Hoops is only part of the Windy City Bulls experience during the team's inaugural season as the official NBA Development League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls. Check out the promotions and events schedule for this season at windycitybulls.com and bring the kids for the up-close action at the Sears Center in Hoffman Estates. World-class interactive entertainment that the Bulls are known for will make all 24 home games a place to be. Buy your tickets for every home game at windycitybulls.com.
Start of the second quarter here at Jacobs High School, the Hinkle Holiday Classic. It's game number 4 for these teams on the tournament, and also the 4th game of the day. Both of these teams got here by finishing 1 and 2 respectively in their respective brackets, both Friday victories. Marian Central won 69-24 against Sullivan. Johnsburg won 58-46 against Crystal Lake South. The winner of this game will play in the 3 o'clock slot on Tuesday. The loser will play at 10:30 in the morning. The winner will get to play Streamwood, and the loser will play Clark, as a big second half rally gave Streamwood that victory. But you always got to give credit to Clark. They play very feisty and very well. So Johnsburg with the basketball. It's Toussaint. Top of the key now, Will Conroy. It's Toussaint in the corner. He's a quick shooter. Nice pass to Nusser. Wide open from downtown. Rattles out, no good. And now Mochinski up ahead. Deflected and intercepted. Here comes Johnsburg the other way. Toussaint will drive and pulls up. From the elbow, no good. Nusser with the rebound and deflected out of play. Stays with the Skyhawks. Johnsburg in their road blues with the yellow lettering and the white trim. The Hurricanes in their white uniforms, and interesting trim as it's multicolored on the sides, as that ball's kicked out of bounds by Bryce Jordan. The ball belongs to Marian Central. I also find it interesting with Marian Central that there is also a Marian Catholic high school in the Chicago Heights area, so not to get confused with 2 teams in the same conference. Similar to another school near the Chicago Heights area in the collegiate ranks, as that's a 3 drained by Jack Mochinski. Trinity Christian College in the CCAC plays in Chicago Heights area, and the Palos Heights to be exact, and Trinity International plays up in Deerfield. And that's a 3-ball attempt there by Mochinski. Made one earlier, shot no good, but a nice rebound inside by Menner. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will stay with Marian Central. Reminder, we got a full day of action for you. We have another game after this, the Battle of Rockford, Boylan and Jefferson. That'll be at 3 o'clock, and then Bartlett and Barrington at 4:30. Those are both second-place pool games as that jumper goes down for Preston. Swung back towards the top of the key now for Johnsburg. There's a 3-ball, and that's drained. Sobiesk with from downtown. It's now 24-17 in favor of Marian Central. This is the 3rd-place pool game, and the 2 second-place pool games I'll have for you, and then the 2 semifinals will be brought to you with Jeff Myers, and I'm only assuming Coach Jim Hinkle will be along with him. As Prairie Ridge and Grant play at 6, and Jacob Zion Benton at 7:30. There's a deep 3-ball, and that's drained. We're seeing some good outside action. Jack Schneider with that one, and now Johnsburg the other way, and they answer. Mason Sobiesk the 2nd straight time from downtown. It's 27-20 now in favor of Marian Central. Mochinski crosses the timeline, waiting for a screen. Instead passes it back out. Nice bounce pass in the post there to Schneider. It goes out of bounds. And now we're going to have a moment and look at the 3-point basket, as that was made by Mason Sobiesk, the 2nd of 2. And reminder that all of our replays are brought to you by Paradigm Performance. Paradigm Performance, designed to provide outstanding care and rehabilitation for athletes and to help them achieve higher levels of performance. Visit traintoperform.us. Deep pass inside, and a nice drive and finish by Thomas Menner. Coach Toussaint wanted a call there, but didn't get it. And then the other way, it's his nephew, Zach Toussaint, from downtown. So Johnsburg, with reigning threes, is staying in this ball game, only down by 6. Swinging the basketball around, it's now Jack Machinsky. Shoots from the short corner, yes. Machinsky gets that one to go, and it's now 31-23. Toussaint pulls up again, and he gets the friendly roll. So 2 threes by Sobiesk and 2 threes now by Toussaint. It's only a 5-point game right now. Marian Central has to be perplexed with, they're doing everything right, and here's Johnsburg trading threes in the other end. To answer, Preston, yes! Oh my, we're just having a 3-point shootout here. It's now 34-26, and Toussaint is fouled on a hand check with 4 minutes left here in the second. Incredible. Just threes on all ends, and checking in now for Johnsburg will be Brody Frazier, as he'll get Bryce Jordan. So Sobiesk with 2 threes, and then Toussaint with 2 threes, and then Marian Central with a couple threes of their own, and are having one of the highest scoring halves in the whole tournament as Toussaint gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. So 2 shots. First one rattles out, no good. Second shot upcoming now. That one's good. So 1 for 2 there, and the deficit cut to 7. That was a rare miss on the free throws there for Toussaint. He came into the tournament today with an 87% free throw clip. He was 7 for 8. A 3 back the other way, no good. Rebound Toussaint. And Sam Ulrich will check back into the game for the first time in a long time, and Toussaint from downtown yet again. Zach Toussaint, and that's 3 threes in the quarter. It's 34-30 in favor of Marian Central. Driving back the other way and scoring is Machinsky. And a foul committed as Toussaint had the basketball. Only the 3rd foul on Marian Central thus far. A.J. Golembeski checks back in now for the Hurricanes. So Toussaint is going to bring the ball across the timeline, passes it off to Conroy. Now it's Sobiesk, who already has 2 threes in the quarter. Goes up with his left and scores. It's 36-32 now in favor of Marian Central. Machinsky with the basketball, getting guarded tightly there by Conroy. Back to the high post to Ulrich. Marian Central, 2:43 now left here in the second quarter. And a 3 from the right corner, no good. And the Skyhawks come up with it, and a foul coming up against the Hurricanes. So Toussaint passes it back to Frazier. To Conroy. Nusser gets blocked. It's going to be attempted to be saved there by Marian Central, and Johnsburg keeps it. Frazier with a crazy floater. Yes, off the glass. 36-34 now. The lead cut to 2 for Marian Central. Preston loses it out of bounds, off him last. And Johnsburg with a chance to tie or take the lead here late in the first half. So with the basketball, Schneider with it. And another three again for Toussaint. Incredible. 4 threes here in the second quarter for Toussaint. It's 37-36 in favor of Johnsburg. And now to answer. Rimming out, no good. Missing that, there was Golembeski. Here comes Johnsburg back the other way, and the pass to Sobiesk deflected out of bounds by Golembeski. Incredible second quarter performance here by Zach Toussaint, already averaging 20 points a game in this tournament. He is certainly a special player. He's only 6 foot, but he certainly has the range. Yet again, Toussaint off the glass. That was a heat check to say the least. Just under 90 seconds now left in the first half. Ulrich kicks it into the corner. Mochinski up top, intercepted by Toussaint. Now he has a break towards the rim, and he's fouled on the way there and will be granted a 2-shot foul. Didn't look like he was necessarily shooting yet, but the motions proved to be otherwise. Just an incredible effort by Zach Toussaint. His uncle has to be proud behind the bench for Johnsburg. Just a courageous effort by this guy. He has 12 points via threes in the quarter, drains 2 free throws, and Johnsburg has put up a 39 spot here late in the second quarter. Kicked into the corner now. Golembeski swings it right side. 3 by Preston, no good. The rebound up and in. Kevin Herbst. So it's 39-38 now in favor of Johnsburg. Sobiesk fouled on his way to the hoop. And it'll be a 2-shot foul as well as the team's 6th foul for Marian Central, but Sobiesk was deemed to be in the act of shooting. First free throw upcoming here for Sobiesk. That one goes down. Sobiesk, 50% from the line going into today, 2 for 4. Averaging 7.5 points per game thus far in the tournament. Free throw, no good. Jump ball, possession. Marian Central. If nothing else for Johnsburg, they would likely get the ball to start the third quarter with that jump ball. Ulrich passes it in now to Mochinski. Mochinski drives in. Kicks it in the corner. A 3-ball, no good. Johnsburg with the rebound with Nusser. Toussaint crosses the timeline. Bounces and spins into the lane. A good no-look pass to Nusser from downtown. No. Rebound inside and blocked. Nice attempt by Conroy, but good job by Marian Central. Golembeski helping out there. This ball is going to be inbounded now. Kicked into the corner. Swung over Toussaint for 3. Nope. Rebound Marian Central's Jack Schneider. 10 seconds left in the half. Marian Central, the tie or take the lead. Kick into the corner. A fading 3, no good. The rebound inside, though, by Preston. A 3 to end the time, no good. Jack Mochinski misses a 3 at the horn. And how about the second quarter for Johnsburg? Incredible. Zach Toussaint with 4 threes. Mason Sobiesk with a pair of threes himself. And Johnsburg with a crazy good second quarter leads by 2 at the break. And we'll be back after the half. Your score, it's 40-38 in favor of Johnsburg over Marian Central. You're watching Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. To the second half we go. It's Johnsburg leading Marian Central by a score of 40-38. But the second quarter was the Zach Toussaint show. Just an absolute incredible performance by the guard for Johnsburg, as he made 4 threes in the quarter. And he finishes the first half doing some quick math here. He finished the half with 21 points, which already eclipses his average per game. Just an incredible first half there for Zach Toussaint. Also, Mason Sobiesk played quite well in that game as well. But it's been a cat and mouse game between these two teams. Marian Central wants to utilize their height advantage and take it inside, while Johnsburg is doing what another NBA team with similar colors does in the Golden State Warriors, and is trying to win from the outside. And if the second half is anything like the second quarter, the Skyhawks should be in good shape. Toussaint thought about a three. A good no-look pass deflected nicely out of bounds by Sam Ulrich. 7:50 now left here in the third quarter. It's 40-38 in favor of Johnsburg. They didn't lead much of the half, as they were losing by the high single digits for most of that first half. A nice block there by Sam Ulrich. Also, Ulrich was out for the majority of the second quarter, which favored Johnsburg once that happened. We'll see if the starters will help the cause of Marian Central, and Ulrich will pick up another foul. Over the back is the call. That's only his first, and the team's first of the half. Johnsburg, with Zach Toussaint's 21, leading the way. Kick into the corner. Here's a three-ball attempt with the foul. 3 shots upcoming for Jackson Lamarche. So the most individual points, in case anyone is curious of what Zach Toussaint could be trying to get record-wise, the most three-point field goals in a game was 9, including Eric Lavernier of Mundelein in 1996 and Jim Nicoline of Round Lake in 2002. It's now 41-38. And then the most point scores was Jake Everly of Marian with 45 points in a game. I mean, I guess if Toussaint gets on a roll, those records could be possible, as we now have a charge nicely set up there by Bryce Jordan. And the charge is going to be called. Is going to be called on Ben Keller. Toussaint, the no-look pass. The jumper from Sobiesk, no good. Rebound to Johnsburg, back the other way. Moshinsky back to the top of the key. The drive, the jumper from the elbow, no good. And now here comes Toussaint. Crosses the timeline, swings into the corner. A 3-ball, that's good. Jackson Lamarche this time. It's 45-38 Johnsburg, and Marian Central calls time. It's been quite a last 10 minutes here for Johnsburg, as they now have a 7-point cushion after being down by a similar margin in the second quarter. For 115 years, Colonial Cafe has been serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the legendary ice cream to the Fox Valley community. Colonial Cafe is the premier location for games, plays, concerts, and more. Colonial Cafe is your community cafe. Visit colonialicecream.com. Austin Anderson here with you. Glad you can join us on a Monday afternoon. A quite warm Monday afternoon, as after a very chilly Christmas, the temperatures have increased into the 50s, and most of the snow outside is pretty much gone. The roads are as good of condition as they have been in the last 3 weeks. Sam Ulrich will inbound the ball for Marian Central. But how about the three-point clinic here for Johnsburg? Looking at team records, the most three-point field goals is 15, which both Mundelein did in 20, Lake South, or excuse me, Johnsburg in 2013. So they're trying to match their record today. Now at the top of the key now, Johnsburg with the basketball as Ben Keller has it, and the jumper's good. Really good game here for Ulrich as it's 45-40 now in favor of Johnsburg. Toussaint swings it. Sobiesk, why not? From downtown. Nope. Just rims out. Johnsburg really hasn't missed too many threes today. Short corner now, the kick to Machinsky from downtown. Kaboom. Ulrich really has been the center focal point of the offense here for Marian Central, and he'll need to continue to do so as right now the Hurricanes trail by 2. That three is short on that attempt there by Lamarche, and here comes the Hurricanes. Kick into the corner now. Golombieski. Pass inside now to Kevin Herbst. Kick back to the corner, and that three is missed by Golombieski out of bounds to the Skyhawks. Marian Central about ready to make a substitution as Matt Schneider, the small forward, will check in. A 6', 180 senior. He'll go out and get Golombieski. 5:27 now left here in quarter number 3. Toussaint from about 26 feet, kaboom! And he just shrugs it off like it was nothing. He literally pulled up from about where the volleyball line, you have the intersection nearing the middle of the court. Certainly an incredible game as that's going to be out of bounds to Johnsburg. It's 48-43 right now, and Zach Toussaint is unconscious. He's going to get the ball. Off the dribble, pulls up again from downtown. He airballs that one. Wasn't ready to shoot that one as he shrugs his shoulders. As checking into this one, into the game is Thomas Menner from Marian Central. The Hurricanes trying to again outsize Johnsburg. And it just took about 3 games here for the Skyhawks to really get their offense going. And Ulrich loses the basketball, and here comes Toussaint. Dribbles into the lane. Fading off the glass, no good. Johnsburg wanted a foul, nothing called. And here comes the Hurricanes of Marian Central. Kick back up top. The 3 ball by Schneider, no good. The board to Conroy, and here comes Toussaint. Lamarche with it now. Into the short corner, shot blocked by Ulrich, and he's been the force for Marian Central. Mochinsky drives into the lane, kicks it outside. Ulrich from downtown, no good. And the rebound picked up by Jordan, he's fouled. So 4 minutes exactly left in the third quarter. It's a 48-43 lead now in favor of Johnsburg. Checking in now to the game for Marian Central is Johnny Preston, who had a spark off the bench earlier on. We look forward to the next game right here as it's Rockford Boylan taking on Rockford Jefferson. And Sobiesk from downtown, and that one's good. That's his third 3 in the last 2 quarters. It's 51-43 in favor of Johnsburg. Kicked into the corner. Back up top. Mochinsky swings it. Keller airballs a 3, and here comes Johnsburg back the other way. Toussaint swings it ahead. Lamarche from downtown. Yes! Jackson Lamarche from downtown, and Johnsburg is just going off from behind the 3-point arc. Kick back up towards the top. The drive and a charge. Sam Ulrich picks up the foul as that was taken on the play by Jordan. Checking in now for Marian Central, Steve Pinter. 3 minutes and 9 seconds now left in the third quarter. It's a 11-point lead right now for Johnsburg, who is absolutely warmed up behind the three-point arc. Toussaint drives in, fades, and gets the friendly roll. An incredible game so far here for Zach Toussaint. 56-43. Pulling up is Menner from about 16, no good. And Toussaint will start the fast break now for Johnsburg. Kicked in the corner. There's a three by Sobiesk, short, but the rebound put in by Will Conroy. It's a 15-point lead for Johnsburg. Timeout, Marian Central. While we have a moment, let's go ahead and thank our title sponsor, Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, for all your comfort needs, heating or air conditioning. Give them a call at 847-622-7483 or find them online at customheating.com. That's custom with a K. Austin Anderson here live from Jacobs High School in Algonquin, Illinois. And it's been an incredible second and third quarters here for Johnsburg. They're absolutely lighting it up from downtown. And led by Zach Toussaint, trying to break the record for most single points in a game. He needs a good amount, though, still, as 45 is that record. 15 team threes is also a record that Johnsburg has, as they are tied for, as they did it in 2013 against Jacobs. They're approaching that mark as well. Warren Nusser will check in now for Johnsburg, who already has a deep range of his own. He'll join LaMarche out there, as well as Brody Frazier. Marian Central with a few players of theirs as well. Jack Moczynski, Johnny Preston among the players in there for Marian Central. That ball's deflected out of bounds, and it will belong to Marian Central. 2:20 now left here in quarter number 3. Still got quite the day going with Boylan and Jefferson at 3. And one second place consolation. And then the other consolation, Bartlett playing that one along with Barrington. That'll come up at 4:30. I have all those for you. 2 minutes now left here in the third. A 58-43 lead right now for Johnsburg. And they're just denying Ulrich from getting the basketball right now. Toussaint trying to look for Nusser. He does. He's going to pull up from about 24. Just misses. And here comes the Hurricanes. And picking up a foul is Toussaint. He got a little eager there as he tried to steal the ball from Moczynski. And it's only Toussaint's first. No worries there. Just an incredible performance for the sophomore guard. Pinter to Preston. Ulrich pulls up from 17. Rims it right. And here comes Johnsburg. LaMarche drives into the lane. Goes up left hand. No. Battle for the rebound. And it's going to be Marian Central back the other way. Behind the back there by Preston. Drives in. He's fouled. A very good take there as our end line camera person nearly got taken out there by a few players. She appears to be okay, so that's good. So free throws upcoming now for Marian Central's Johnny Preston. First one, way short. Preston so far in the tournament from the stripe has not attempted one. He does have 15 total points coming into today, averaging 5 a game, and he has made a trio of threes before today's action in the tournament. Toussaint steps back, pulls up, and rims in a three. That is a highlight reel shot for sure for Zach Toussaint, the crossover fading three. And he's putting on an absolute show. Holy cow. So the drive there, and this Limbaugh back up top. Preston inside to Ulrich, pulls up, no, but is fouled. And Johnsburg, who is down about 7 in the second quarter. Here is the replay here for Zach Toussaint. He crosses over his defender there, and Johnny Preston completely falling down, and then pulls up from about 20 feet. Just an incredible shot there as he drains it. 61-45 right now in favor of the Skyhawks. Ulrich goes up again and misses. With the basketball. On the dribble now is Toussaint. Tries to find Nusser out of bounds. Ball belongs to Marian Central. Checking in now for Johnsburg is Bryce Jordan. Ulrich will pass it in to Jack Mochinski. Preston. Mochinski drives in, left hand. Blocked out of bounds. That's the ruling at least. Johnsburg thinks it's their ball, but to no avail. So this has been all Johnsburg in the last 2 quarters. Pinter passes it off to Limbaugh. Up top to Mochinski, drives in. Right hand, count it, and a foul. So Mochinski makes good of the second effort. It's 61-47 with 8 ticks left here in the third. Checking in now for Marian Central will be Thomas Menner. And Jack Mochinski will go ahead and shoot the additional free throw after the made basket. Rims out, no good. Rebound Johnsburg. Here comes Toussaint. 5-4 on the clock. 3. He's just going to pull up from the three-point stripe, no good. And that will end the third quarter of play. But if you're keeping tabs on this one, this has been the Zach Toussaint game. We'll be back in a moment for the fourth quarter. It's 61-47, Johnsburg.
High Flying Hoops is only part of the Windy City Bulls experience during the team's inaugural season as the official NBA Development League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls. Check out the promotions and events schedule for this season at windycitybulls.com and bring the kids for the up-close action at the Sears Center in Hoffman Estates. World-class interactive entertainment that the Bulls are known for will make all 24 home games a place to be. Buy your tickets for every home game at windycitybulls.com.
Just about ready to start to the fourth quarter of play. Austin Anderson here with you live on Beacon Academy's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Quarter number 4, 61-47 in favor of the Johnsburg Skyhawks. Golubieski to Preston. Up top, corner now. Preston from downtown, yes! Johnny Preston starting a hopeful rally here for the Hurricanes. Toussaint swings it to Nusser. Nusser gets it back. It's Toussaint. Drives into the lane, and he's fouled inside the lane, and that's going to be the 6th foul on Marian Central in the half. Johnny Preston picks that one up. Toussaint now to inbound it. He gets it in. Toussaint now. 7:16 left here in quarter number 4. He fades and puts that one in. Zach Toussaint with an incredible game, to say the least. trying to get to that 45-point mark, which is the all-time record in the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Here's a pull-up. And a rainbow shot goes down for Sam Limbaugh. It's now 63-52. Toussaint now has 6 threes. Going for 7. Nope. And the rebound goes to Marian Central. Moczynski now drives into the lane, kicks it back out. There's a 3-ball, short attempted there by Menor, but getting the rebound and scoring is Moczynski. And with 6:22 now left here in quarter number 4, we got ourselves a ball game. It's a 9-point cushion right now for Johnsburg and a timeout call. While we have a moment, let's thank Colonial Cafe, who has been one of the sponsors for this tournament for 115 years. Colonial Cafe has been serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and legendary ice cream to the Fox Valley community. Colonial Cafe is the premier location for after games, plays, concerts, and more. Colonial Cafe is your community cafe. Visit colonialicecream.com. Many locations in the Chicagoland area, and right out here in Algonquin, just outside of Harry D. Jacobs High School, and of course a bunch of other places in the western suburbs. St. Charles is a pair, Elgin, West Chicago, and they're everywhere. So I like the PBF chipper myself. Plenty of good eating and ice cream options. Can't go wrong with the kitchen sink either, especially if you have someone else to share it with. 6:20 now left here in the 4th, with a 9-point lead for Johnsburg. And taking the rare rest is Zach Toussaint. He's out. However, there are still some 3-point threats for Johnsburg, including Mason Sobiesk and Warren Nusser. Marian Central trimming what once was a 17-point deficit down to 9. Nusser goes high post. Bryce Jordan now driving into the lane, and missing the shot there was Frazier. Ball belongs now to the Hurricanes, trying to make something here with 6 minutes left, trailing by 9. Moczynski swings it back up top. Here's Preston driving. Golombieski, Moczynski, pass inside, the layup missed off the glass by Menor, and here come the Skyhawks. Driving into the lane, now it's Frazier. Kicks it back outside, Nusser from downtown, nope. Marian Central back the other way, trying to start something up here. Preston drives. Back outside. Golombieski to Moczynski. Right side now, Menor. Pass deflected, and Conroy with the steal. In the lane, goes up. Are they going to give him a 2-shot foul? Nope, it's going to be sideline out of bounds. NBA continuation-wise, that would be. But not in the high school or collegiate game. However, that is the 7th team foul on Marian Central, so one in the bonus opportunity upcoming for Will Conroy. Conroy to shoot the first free throw. He gets it, so he'll get another. Conroy so far in the tournament was 1 for 2 from the line. And rims that one out, no good. Rebound to Ulrich for Marian Central. 5:17 now left here in the regulation time. Rebound there by Preston to keep it alive. They go inside to Ulrich. He fades. Shot no good. Rebound to Johnsburg, and Toussaint will try to bring it across the timeline. Passes it back as he hits his man there in Lamarche. 4:50 left here in the 4th. Lamarche drives in, loses the basketball. Marian Central had it but lost it. Bryce Jordan in the lane, no good. Lamarche with the follow. 66-54 in favor of Johnsburg. Kicked into the corner. Golubieski to Ulrich. Back up top. Wide open three. Mochinski. That's good. 66-57. Johnsburg with the lead. Toussaint drives. Kicks it outside. Now with the basketball is Conroy. Swings it right side. Sobiesk, no. Rebound to Marian Central. Mochinski. Up ahead to Preston, out of bounds. Ball belongs to Johnsburg. On the dribble now is Toussaint. He's going to pull back from downtown. Nope, rims out. Rebound Marian Central. 3:45 left, a 9-point lead for Johnsburg. Ulrich back outside. Mochinski drives in, layup left hand, no. Rebound to the Skyhawks. Conroy swings it into the corner. Back up top. Toussaint now. Drives into the lane, goes up, and is fouled. He'll shoot one in the bonus, will Toussaint, as it's ruled to be on the ground. First shot will be upcoming for Toussaint, and he drains it. 3:19 now left in the fourth quarter. And a 10-point cushion for Johnsburg. Free throw. Rattles in. And now with the basketball for Marian Central is Mochinski. He waits. Swings it. Preston with the basketball. Golubieski. Mochinski. Ulrich. Swung back up top now. Right side three ball for Preston. No good. And we have a foul called on Sobiesk. Marian Central will get the ball on the sideline as that's the 6th foul on Johnsburg. That ball's inbounded. Pass to Mochinski. And we have a foul on Johnsburg. That will put him over the limit. So one in the bonus upcoming. Or my apologies, that's only the 6th team foul. So one more on the sideline out of bounds. Back up top, a tray, good. Mochinski from downtown. And a 30-second timeout called by Marian Central. It's a 68-60 ball game with 2:45 remaining here in the fourth. Don't go away, as this is going to be quite the finish. While we have a moment, let's go ahead and thank Paradigm Performance, as they are designed to provide outstanding care and rehabilitation for athletes and to help them achieve higher levels of performance. Traintoperform.us. Paradigm Performance is the official replay sponsor of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Certainly a fun one here, as you see the one shot of Hinkle Holiday Classic here at Jacobs High School. Toussaint now with the basketball. Dribbling as he approaches the timeline. Gets across. And a 30-second timeout now called by Johnsburg, with 2:27 now left here in quarter number 4. This game's been brought to you by our title sponsor, Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your comfort needs, heating or air conditioning, give them a call at 847-622-7483 or find them online at customheating.com. Austin Anderson here with you. Glad to be here as Johnsburg with an 8-point lead over Marian Central Catholic out of Woodstock, Illinois, a 3A school. Ball's going to be inbounded on the sideline here. And Toussaint will get it for Johnsburg. LaMarche trying to get a pass inside, and it's intercepted. Marian's got to get going if they have any chance here. Machinsky kicks it into the corner. Keller, bounce pass stolen by Toussaint, and he throws it off of Ulrich out of bounds. It will stay with Johnsburg. 2:06 now left here in the fourth quarter. Toussaint now trapped, but breaks the initial trap as he tries to get across the timeline, and he'll be allowed to. Minute 58 now left. Drives, fading, and scoring Toussaint. Quite the game there for the sophomore point guard. And a charge foul called against Marchinsky. That's his second foul. A little over 100 seconds now left here in this one. A 10-point cushion for Johnsburg, but they turn the ball over as Sobiesk couldn't hit Conroy. Marian Central given some life here with a $1:42 left. The outlet inbound. Kick to the corner. Deflected. Johnny Preston trying to find his man in Keller, and did. Back up to Preston. Preston sends it back. Golombieski's pass deflected. Marchinsky with it. They've wasted 20 seconds on the clock. Marchinsky for three, no. Rebound, Marian Central. They got to score fast, however. Still down by 10. Ulrich from about 17, yes. 8-point game, timeout called by Coach Sarther and Marian Central. But just 67 seconds left and an 8-point lead right now for Johnsburg. Certainly been a game of swings. Marian Central up early in the first quarter and into the first quarter break, but since then, Johnsburg has heated up significantly. Toussaint with some great threes, and while we have a moment, let's go ahead and thank Colonial Cafe, who has been serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and legendary ice cream for 115 years to the Fox Valley community. Colonial Cafe is the premier location for after games, plays, concerts, and more. Colonial Cafe is your community cafe. Visit colonialicecream.com. It's been the fact that Johnsburg's shooters have all been solid today. That has certainly helped them out. So if you see on the far sideline, Clark is scouting their opponent for tomorrow. It appears as if Marian Central will play Clark tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. That'll be a good one. And then Johnsburg and Streamwood also be a good one about 3 o'clock tomorrow in their respective consolation games. Pass is now inbounded. Nusser with it. He escapes that foul and now is hit by Golombieski with exactly 1 minute to play and an 8-point lead right now for Johnsburg to 2 shots since they're in the double bonus. Nusser with the first one. And he rims that one out. Coming into today, Nusser from the charity stripe. He did not attempt a single free throw, although he did hit 3 threes for Johnsburg, and they were significantly of range. one of note on Friday. He hit one from the IHSA logo that you see on the far side of your screen. Moczynski, ball kicked into the corner. A three there missed by Preston. Rebound though to Marian Central. Kicked into the corner. Golembeski, no good. Rebound, a good shield there by Preston, but couldn't finish. And they're gonna go ahead and foul Sobiesk, who takes a hit to the face there, and he'll go to the line to shoot two with 40.5 left here in the fourth. Austin Anderson here. We look forward to the next game where it's Rockford Boylan against Rockford Jefferson. The Titans will face the Jayhawks. In order to get to that broadcast, you will have to exit out of this one and click on the new stream. But it's pretty easy to do on a friendly interface like YouTube. Sobiesk with the first one, a 10-point cushion. Number two is good. So a 73-62 lead right now for Johnsburg. And here comes Marian Central with 35 ticks left. Golembeski, yes, from downtown. It's down to an 8-point game. Timeout Marian Central with 30.7 to go. With the conclusion of the last game for Clark taking a little bit of extra length as they lost to Streamwood, we're currently running about 10 minutes behind. So once this game concludes, you'll wait around for 10 minutes, and then that's when Boylan and Jefferson will begin. It's been surprising, though, how much we've stayed on time, considering there's been 8 games in one day. Very good job here by the event staff, and a big thanks to Paradigm Performance again for providing their outstanding care and rehabilitation for athletes and to help them achieve higher levels of performance. Visit traintoperform.us. They are our official sponsor for replays. So after the Boylan-Jefferson game, it will be Bartlett and Barrington. I'll have the call of the next two, and then Jeff Myers, as well as Coach Jim Hinkle, will have the call of the two semifinal games. Those games include the following. Prairie Ridge will play against Grant, and Jacobs and Zion Benton. That last game is going to be a dandy for sure, as should Boylan and Jefferson. They all should, but those are two I would circle on your calendar to watch here this afternoon. The inbounds pass. Toussaint gets it and is fouled. Picking up the hand check there will be Ryan, or excuse me, that's Johnny Preston. So 2 shots upcoming. It's a 73-65 lead right now for Johnsburg. Toussaint, who is going to finish this game with quite a performance. And he'll shoot 2. Man, the first one rattles out, no good. That's a rarity for Toussaint. He's already missed a pair today. Normally a 87.5 free throw percentage, at least in the tournament that is. 29.5 seconds now left in regulation. Free throw, good, rattles home. So 28 seconds left and a 9-point lead right now for Johnsburg. A drive into the lane and a block foul called against Bryce Jordan. 2 shots upcoming now for Moczynski. So 2 shots upcoming. Moczynski, they're going to rule that was on the ground. So 1 in the bonus for Moczynski, who is only shooting 28% from the line coming into today. He is averaging 11 points per game in the tournament. And the first free throw upcoming. And good. So he'll get another. 24.6 now left here in quarter number 4. Johnsburg holds on, barring a massive comeback here by the Hurricanes. They'll play at 3 o'clock tomorrow against Streamwood. And Marian Central will be destined for the 10 o'clock game, as here comes Toussaint, as it's a 7-point game and he is fouled. Marian Central will go ahead and play against Clark. That'll be at 10 a.m. Clark hung in there against Streamwood earlier today. Kept it close. It was as close as 35-33 in the third quarter, and then Streamwood just went on an absolute tear in the third quarter. Toussaint to shoot. First one good. Another free throw upcoming for Zach Toussaint, the nephew of Coach Toussaint. Coach Toussaint asks his players to clear out of the lane for the next free throw. Shot no good. Now here comes Marian Central. Wachinski crosses the timeline. Doesn't get a screen. Pass short corner. And a long three missed. Rebound inside. And it's going to get caught inside the basket. Jump ball possession to Johnsburg with 6 seconds left. Substitution now, checking in to the game now for Johnsburg will be Will Conroy. He'll inbound the basketball. They're going to look deep as that one's grabbed, and that is going to do it. Well, a shooting performance by Johnsburg that is memorable for a lifetime, especially for Zach Toussaint. 6 threes in the ball game. And your final score is 75-67 in favor of Johnsburg. They'll play at 3 o'clock tomorrow in the third place pool consolation championship. Marian will face Clark at 10 a.m. or 10:30, I should say, in the consolation to the pool 3 consolation for that. So we'll be back for the start of Rockford Boylan and Rockford Jefferson in a few minutes, but for now, so long, as you're watching Beacon Academy's network's coverage of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
This sports broadcast made possible by support from the following: Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, for your year-round comfort needs, heating or air conditioning, featuring repair, installation, and around-the-clock emergency service. Call 847-622-7483 or visit customheating.com. The Windy City Bulls. For tickets and game information for the official NBA D-League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls, visit windycitybulls.com. For 115 years, Colonial Cafe has been serving up breakfast, lunch, dinner, and legendary ice cream to the Fox Valley community. Colonial Cafe is the premier location for after games, plays, concerts, and more. Colonial Cafe is your community cafe. ColonialIceCream.com. Paradigm Performance, helping athletes achieve higher levels of performance with outstanding care and rehabilitation. Train to Perform.us.